Hello, I wanted to give a follow up. It has been an incredible week so far. I found out that I cracked two teeth actually, the upper and lower molars that like sit upon each other. And they both got cracked because I grind my teeth, known as bruxism. And, I've been paying attention to myself and I clench my jaws quite a bit and I grind a lot, not just at night, but during the day as well. And so I'm having to look at what that is all about. Why do I get so tense that I need to grind? For some people, grinding is a symptom of a parasite. It can be linked to other symptoms as well. And I did consider that for a while, but I actually do take care of my body in very specific ways. I do coffee enemas and things like that to help, minimize any issues from parasites and, the foods that I eat and lots of the cleanses that I do really focus on that. So I don't think it's that. And I've been noticing my thought process. Like I tend to grind when I'm driving. I tend to clench my jaws a lot when I'm driving. So that was a really nice breakthrough to just witness and to continue to pay attention to. I've been going through a lot of activations and healings recently as well. Universe has been giving them to me, putting them my way. I feel super honored and blessed, and they have been so powerful, and I've been able to lead people through healings and through various modalities, and that's just also been very healing for me as well, because when we give, we receive, and when we take care of others, all of this comes back to us. Life has just been really, full of abundance. And I go through all of the worry and the issues that everybody else is going through. One of the reasons that I'm grinding my teeth is, finances. I think about finances a lot, and that really causes some stress in my body. But I've been choosing to look at it from a different perspective, just really flipping that script and looking at all the abundance in my life. And the abundance is beyond anything I could have ever dreamed of for myself. And I feel super blessed. So, I got a call from the dentist who, basically gave me the reports of the endodontist, which I already knew. And I was actually surprised. I was surprised that this holistic dentist would just take this recommendation and run with it, which was pretty much get a crown or get a root canal and get a crown. Or it's like get a crown and maybe a root canal later, or get a, root canal and a crown now. So basically, let's get rid of the tooth and let's get rid of them both. And there's nothing else you can do. And I refuse. I refuse to accept this. I refuse to accept this prognosis that there's nothing that I can do. So, last week was Thanksgiving here in the United States. And so, I made an amazing, super healthy meal. It was really beautiful and vegan, but all the things that I realize that I'm going to have to make changes to really activate the healing potential of my body. Our bodies are capable of healing themselves. They have all the know-how, the will, the ability to do so. What I have to do, and what we all have to do, is to give it what it needs in order to heal. Now, in today's society, in today's world, we are filled with toxins in the air, toxins in the water, toxins in our food, the clothes that we wear, everything. There's just so much that we are putting onto our bodies, breathing in and just, forcing our bodies to reckon with. Then there is all the things that we think about, the thoughts that we allow to penetrate every cell of our being so that vibrates at that level of our thought. And then there's the things that we watch and that we read and all the various inputs that we give our body. And all of these inputs, then the subconscious, right? The subconscious is always at work. And so when we are bombarding our bodies with all of these things, the body is spending so much time and effort getting rid of these things that it doesn't do what it needs to do, which is heal. Digestion is one of the most energetically taxing physical things that our body does. That's why our bodies shut down when we digest. Have you ever had that meal? You probably did this after Thanksgiving if you celebrated that, where then you just need to go lie down or you need to just relax and numb out in front of the TV. That's because digestion takes a lot of energy and it shuts down all the other systems of our body. including our healing potential. And our healing potential is greatest at night when we are inactive, when we are just lying there. And, if you astral project, if you go into the dream world, if you get a good night's sleep, then your soul is out of there and your body is doing what it's meant to do, which is just heal. But when we eat at night, then that does not happen, which is why I practice intermittent fasting with not eating dinner, and especially not eating dinner late, because it's really important to give the body that time to digest. Well, I've decided that if I'm going to do the impossible, which is to heal and repair cracked teeth, then I'm going to have to activate some pretty serious superpowers. I have some trips coming up for the holidays, and so there's going to be a little bit of like a wrench in there, because it's not as easy to do what you want to do while traveling, but I have the ability to do this beforehand. Now, right now, what this means for me is moving towards a mostly fruit-based diet, and then raw veggies and some lightly cooked veggies if possible at times. And, really, really just cutting out everything that is not fresh. Because fresh food has all those living enzymes. Cooked food kills a lot of those. It also is going to mean a lot of fasting. I'm right now on a 3-day water fast, and it's actually got some other things in there, which I will, talk to you about in the future as I work through it before I reveal all the things that I'm doing. But I can see, I'm looking at myself right now in this camera, and I can see how dramatically my skin has changed from this. So I know things are really working, and it's really wonderful. I'm seeing reduced, just wrinkles, and the complexion is so much more even and glowing, and that's wonderful given how cold and I feel really sloppy today. So it's nice to kind of have that reflection back at me. I'm just drinking a lot of water. What else is going to have to happen when I'm doing this, repairing of my teeth? It's going to mean some inconvenient things. I'm going to have to wear my ugly mouth guard as much as possible. I wear it as much as I can during the day. And, it doesn't look great. But it's inconvenient, and yet I'm healing my body and keeping my teeth. So it's about the choices that I'm making. And I was just a little bit disappointed to hear the way that this holistic dentist was just, jumping on the bandwagon of like, let's, standard medical procedure, standard, the medical, whatever you want to call it, the juggernaut that we're in, where it's like, cut it out, rip it out, put a Band-Aid on it, and, body can't do anything. It's really sad, because our bodies are amazing. And I'm doing all the things right now. I'm visualizing the teeth healing. I'm also visualizing things with my eyes, because I have some issues with my eyes. And, we can do anything that we set our mind to. So this is where I'm at, and we'll see how it goes. All right, bye.